Sherri Papini's ex-husband, Keith Papini, recently broke his silence after 7 years concerning what has become a notorious case of alleged kidnapping and subsequent events. Sherri Papini made headlines in November 2016 when she was reported missing from her home in Redding, California. Her disappearance sparked a massive search effort and nationwide attention. Keith Papini first reported Sherri missing after she failed to pick up their children from daycare, leading to an extensive investigation by law enforcement. Sherri was found alive on Thanksgiving Day 2016, 22 days after her disappearance, bound by restraints on the side of a road in Yolo County, about 150 miles from her home. Initially hailed as a miraculous survival story, doubts soon arose about Sherri's account of being kidnapped and held captive by 2 Hispanic women. Keith Papini remained largely silent in the aftermath of Sherri's return, choosing not to publicly discuss the details of the case or his relationship with Sherri. In an interview with ABC's 2020, Keith revealed that he has filed for divorce from Sherri, citing irreconcilable differences and the toll the ordeal took on their marriage. Keith expressed his frustration and disbelief at the events surrounding Sherri's disappearance and subsequent claims, describing the toll it took on their family and his own emotional state. He shared that he struggled with the scrutiny and suspicion directed at him during the investigation, emphasizing that he cooperated fully with law enforcement. The case took a turn when investigators began to doubt Sherri's account, finding inconsistencies in her story and questioning the evidence presented. Authorities later alleged that Sherri had staged her own disappearance and misled investigators, leading to charges of making false statements to federal agents. Sherri pleaded not guilty to the charges, and her defense team maintained that she was a victim, not a perpetrator, of a kidnapping. Keith Papini recounted how he discovered Sherri's alleged deception and the impact it had on him, their children, and their extended family. He described the strain on their relationship leading up to the divorce filing, noting that trust had been irreparably damaged. The case attracted widespread media attention, with many questioning Sherri's motives and the implications of her actions on future missing persons cases. Keith Papini's decision to speak out after years of silence was prompted by a desire to set the record straight and provide insight into his perspective on the ordeal. He expressed gratitude for the support his family received during the difficult time and acknowledged the community's interest in understanding what truly happened. The aftermath of Sherri Papini's case has raised important discussions about the media's role in reporting missing persons cases and the impact of false claims on public trust. Sherri's case remains controversial, with ongoing debates about her innocence or guilt in orchestrating her disappearance. Keith Papini's interview shed light on the personal toll of the case and the challenges faced by families involved in high-profile criminal investigations. The case prompted renewed scrutiny of Sherri's background and previous interactions with law enforcement, further complicating public perception. Despite the legal proceedings, Sherri Papini's story continues to captivate public interest and fuel speculation about the true nature of events. Keith's revelations added a new layer to the complex narratives surrounding Sherri's disappearance and subsequent legal proceedings. The case highlighted the complexities of criminal investigations and the challenges faced by law enforcement in verifying claims of abduction. Keith Papini's decision to divorce Sherri underscored the profound impact of the case on their relationship and family dynamics. The legal proceedings surrounding Sherri's case raised questions about the handling of high-profile investigations and the reliability of witness statements. Keith's account provided a glimpse into the emotional turmoil and personal struggles he faced in the aftermath of Sherri's disappearance. Sherri Papini's case serves as a cautionary tale about the potential consequences of false reporting and the importance of verifying information in criminal investigations. The media frenzy surrounding Sherri's disappearance and subsequent claims highlighted the intersection of sensationalism and investigative journalism. Keith Papini's interview offered a rare glimpse into the private turmoil experienced by families thrust into the spotlight during high-profile criminal cases. The case sparked discussions about the prevalence of false claims in missing persons cases and their impact on law enforcement resources. Keith's perspective on Sherri's alleged hoax added depth to public understanding of the complexities involved in criminal investigations. Sherri's case continues to be a subject of speculation and debate, with ongoing interest in unraveling the truth behind her disappearance. Keith Papini's decision to speak out after years of silence provided closure for some and renewed interest in understanding the full scope of the case. Overall, Sherri Papini's case remains a compelling and controversial chapter in recent criminal history, prompting reflection on media portrayal and public perception in high-profile cases.